Okay, so this is the Silvercrest meat grinder sausage maker from Lidl. So picked it up today and I'm going to have a go at making some sausages. Never made sausages before, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so what we've got for the sausages is I have £3 of pork shoulder, which I've got in the freezer now. I just have it chilling. So, yeah, I have £3 of meat that I took out that I put in the freezer for about half an hour because you want everything to be sort of very cold just to go before you put it through the grinder. I've also put the parts of the grinder. Okay, yes, I've got the grinder in the freezer as well because you want everything that's going to come into contact with the meat to be ice cold. This is some rusk that I ordered online. So to the £3 of meat, the pork shoulder, I'm also going to add a half a pound of cooking bacon. I'm also going to add the bunch of scallions here. And this is 2 ounces of sausage seasoning. I just got it online now. There's recipes for it available, so I might give that a go the next time. This is the bag of it here. It's here. And I'm going to add 8 ounces of rusk. I also got that online. To that, you add a pound weight in water. I'll tell you what that is in mil. And then you make the rusk up, and that sits for about an hour and a half, 2 hours in the fridge. So I've just added the water to the rusk. So that was actually roughly about 2 pints or 600 ml. And I've added it to the rusk, mixed it up, and I'm going to put that in the fridge for an hour, 2 hours. We'll see how it goes. And then we'll get cracking. We'll mince the pork shoulder, add the seasoning, and hopefully we'll get going with the sausages. Okay, I have assembled the meat grinder here. All these metal pieces were in the freezer, and I've got the medium coarse grain disc on it. So we'll see how that works out. And this is some of the diced pork shoulder I'm going to use, and the cooking bacon. And this is the rusk, which has been sitting now for about 2 hours in the fridge again. So again, I used 8 ounces of rusk to 600 ml of water, or 2 pints. I have some 2 ounces of seasoning here as well. I'm going to add this bunch of scallions as well. Had I have had leeks, I would have done that, but I don't have them, so we'll work with what we've got. Okay, this is the first batch of the first pack of the 4 pork chops done, and I've done about a half a pack of bacon here. I'm going to do 2 bunches of sausages, so 2 batches. So this is about a pound of pork shoulder chops that I just sliced up, and about a half a pound of the cooking bacon, which is quite good. I think some of it's smoked, which I think will add flavour to it. Since I'm making this first batch, it's going to be slightly different. I'm going to add some smoked garlic and some fresh parsley to it as well, just because I have it and I think it'll be nice. So I'm going to use about maybe 4 or 5 cloves of the smoked garlic. Okay, so here's our mix. So we would have about a pound of pork shoulder chops, and I've added half a pound of smoked bacon to that. I've added some of the sausage seasoning, I'd say about a half an ounce, and I've added some of my own pork rub that I made. I've added 4 or 5 cloves of smoked garlic, and 2 or 3 scallions. So I'm going to just run it through the machine one more time. Okay, the meat's now been through the mincer twice. So I really need to get your hand in now and just mix it up. You want a real sort of a sticky consistency, so we'll give it a go. Okay, we're on to the second batch here, and for this one I'm putting £2 of the pork shoulder chops through. Quite a bit of fat content on them, you know, around the chops, which is what you wanted, what you want here. I'm also going to mince again about a pound of the cooking bacon. It's going to go in with this lot, and then it'll just be the sausage seasoning, the scallions, and the rusk. This will be pretty plain. Okay, this is the sausage skins. They sort of come, they're natural hog cases, and they come sort of like in a salt, so you just have to wash them, which I've already done, and I've got them sitting in water. I'm just about to put them on the pipe now and try to make the sausages. We'll see how it goes. Okay, this is the first batch of sausages out. The smoked garlic and scallion. What we're working with, this is the second batch now. As you can see, I'm halfway through it. These are thinner for some reason. Don't really know why. The nozzle's the same. I think the first batch was just probably the meat was coming out too slow. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. So this is the natural hog skins going on, and they come, like I said earlier, they come in salt, so you have to wash them off, just rinse them out as well, and then you just thread them onto the nozzle here, and that's that. And I've just tied a wee knot in the end of that, so just to stop the sausage meat from falling out. I've seen some videos where they don't do that, but my first attempt didn't work that well, so I just tied it on, and it seems to be going better that way. So this is what we got for our efforts. There's about £3 there of smoked garlic sausages. I used my own rub in that as well, seasoning, smoked bacon, and the pork shoulder. And here, I don't know what's in it. I'd say there's about maybe £6 there. They are again the pork shoulder and scallion in that, and the pork seasoning. Also, I put about maybe £1.5, maybe £1 probably of the cooking bacon into this mix as well. So yeah, I mean, what's not to like about that? Well, the legs aren't great, but I'm no butcher. Yeah, happy enough with it. Now, I've probably been at this, you know, including the clean up and all, I've probably been at this a good 2.5 hours. So, I don't know. Is it worth it? Yeah, I think it is. I let them sit in the fridge for 2 or 3 days, and then obviously I'm not going to do a taste test just yet, but I'll maybe do a wee taster. Some of them will probably end up, in fact the majority of them will probably end up on my smoker. But yeah, I'm very happy with the outcome.